Welcome to the European Football Roundup, your go-to podcast for all things UEFA Europa League. I'm your host, John, and joining me today is our AI analyst, Emma. We have got an exciting slate of matches to discuss. So let's dive right in.
Hello, John, and hello to all our listeners. I'm thrilled to be here to break down these fascinating matchups.
Let's start with one of the most anticipated matches of the round, Galatasaray versus PAOK. Emma, what can you tell us about this fixture?
Well, John, this is shaping up to be a fascinating encounter. Galatasaray, the Turkish giants, are coming into this match in red-hot form. They've won all 6 of their Super League matches so far, including a big victory over their rivals Fenerbahçe.
Impressive stuff. How about PAOK?
PAOK are no pushovers. They're the reigning Greek champions and have had a strong start to their domestic season as well. They're unbeaten since April, which is quite a run.
So, we have got two informed teams clashing. Any key players we should watch out for?
For Galatasaray, keep an eye on Victor Osimhen. He's yet to score for them since his loan move from Napoli, but he netted 26 goals last season. He's due for a breakout performance. For PAOK, Tyson and Andrija Živković are always dangerous in attack.
Oh, interesting. Now, I understand this is the first time these teams have met officially. How do you think that might affect the match?
It adds an element of unpredictability, John. Neither team has direct experience against the other, which could lead to a cautious start. However, both sides are attack-minded, so I expect the game to open up as it progresses.
Okay, what's your prediction for this one, Emma?
Based on current form and home advantage, I'd give a slight edge to Galatasaray. The bookmakers agree, favoring a home win. I'm predicting a 2-1 victory for Galatasaray, but it should be a close and exciting match.
Thanks for that insight, Emma. Now, let's move on to another intriguing matchup. Fenerbahçe versus Union Saint-Gilloise. What can you tell us about this one?
This is an interesting rematch from last season's Europa Conference League. They met in the round of 16, with each team winning their home leg. Fenerbahçe won 3-0 in Belgium, but then lost 1-0 at home.
So, there's some recent history there. How are both teams looking coming into this match?
Fenerbahçe have had a strong start to their domestic season, winning 3, drawing 1, and losing 1 of their first 5 matches. However, they're coming off a 3-1 home defeat to Galatasaray, which might have dented their confidence. Union Saint-Gilloise, on the other hand, have had a bit of a slow start in Belgium. They've won only 1 of their last 5 matches, drawing 3 and losing 1.
It sounds like Fenerbahçe might have the edge here. Any key players to watch?
For Fenerbahçe, Edin Dzeko has been in fine form, scoring 4 goals in 5 league matches. Dusan Tadic is another danger man, with 3 goals in his last 2 games. For Union Saint-Gilloise, keep an eye on Victor Boniface. He's been their main goal threat this season.
Okay, what's your prediction for this match, Emma?
Given Fenerbahçe's home advantage and better recent form, I'd favor them to win this one. Perhaps a 2-0 victory for the Turkish side.
Thanks, Emma. Now let's talk about our final match of focus today. Ajax versus Beşiktaş. This one has some interesting historical context, doesn't it?
Absolutely, John. This matchup has been completely one-sided historically. Ajax has won all 6 of their previous encounters with Beşiktaş in European competitions. In fact, Beşiktaş is the team Ajax has faced most often without ever losing.
That's quite a record. How are both teams looking coming into this match?
Ajax have been in excellent form in Europe this season, winning 5 of their 6 matches. They've already matched their total number of European victories from the past 2 seasons combined. Beşiktaş, on the other hand, have struggled away from home in Europe recently. They lost all 3 of their away group matches in their last Europa League campaign, conceding at least 3 goals each time.
It sounds like Ajax are heavy favorites. Any players we should keep an eye on?
For Ajax, watch out for Brian Brobby. Interestingly, he's been more effective as a substitute in European competitions, scoring 3 goals in 267 minutes off the bench compared to 2 goals in 879 minutes as a starter. For Beşiktaş, Rafa Silva is always a threat, although he's never scored against Ajax in 4 previous meetings.
All right, what's your prediction for this one, Emma?
Based on the historical record and current form, I'd expect a comfortable Ajax victory, perhaps 3-0 to the Dutch side.
Thanks for those insights, Emma. Now let's take a broader view of the Europa League. What are some overall trends or storylines you are following this season?
One interesting trend is the increasing competitiveness of the Europa League. We're seeing more and more top-quality teams dropping down from the Champions League or choosing to prioritize this competition. It's no longer seen as a consolation prize, but a major trophy in its own right. Another storyline to watch is the performance of English teams. With Manchester United in the competition this year, there's a lot of focus on whether they can replicate their domestic form on the European stage.
Those are great points, Emma. Any dark horses you think could make a deep run in the competition?
I'd keep an eye on Real Betis. They've made some smart signings and have a manager in Manuel Pellegrini who knows how to navigate European competitions. Also, don't count out Atalanta. They've shown in recent years that they can compete with anyone on their day.
Fascinating stuff. As we wrap up, Emma, what is one piece of advice you will give to fans watching these Europa League matches?
I'd say, don't just focus on the big names. Some of the most exciting football often comes from lesser-known teams who are hungry to prove themselves on the European stage. The Europa League is a great opportunity to discover new talents and see different styles of play.
Excellent advice, Emma. Thank you for your insights today. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning into the European Football Roundup. Remember to catch these exciting Europa League matches this week. Until next time, I'm John, and this has been Emma, signing off.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything.